The following presentation does not represent Australian opinion or intellect. We do not speak for any religious order or ethnic minority. We are not political scientists or uni graduates. We're insignificant upper-lower class scum, comparing notes and airing grievances. It's just our opinion. Deal with it.
No way that GST will ever be part of our policy.
Never ever.
Never ever, it's dead.
If they don't like it, go back to where they're from.
It is a big idea.
You know, we don't need them.
A new world order. By 1990, no Australian child will be living in poverty. You should show out.
So what's been happening?
Oh, how are we, boys?
Oh, yeah, you know how it is.
We missed a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel rusty.
Rusty?
I don't feel on.
Fresh and revived.
Rusty? What are you talking about?
I feel off. Lost my groove.
I want to know, aren't you fucking warm? I'm just looking at you now. I'm warm looking at you.
Look at like a long sleeve t-shirt on and a t-shirt, bro.
Looks thick as. I mean, he's wearing a hoodie, but still.
I got shorts on.
I'm used to you wearing like hoodies and shit.
Just my swollen pecs.
Yeah, but you got a beanie on as well, man.
It's cold.
Cold.
It's nice when you're in the sun, but in here it's chilly. It's got that coldness to it.
Oh, it doesn't.
It's got a nice ambience.
It's nice in here.
Chilly.
What's wrong with you? So,
Look at him even disgust. What is wrong with you?
During his house.
Sorry, man, I'm cold.
Like this climate-controlled Xanadu. You go over there, he's in his jocks, middle of the day, like, yeah, whatever, it's fucking freezing outside, but it's just a balmy 24 degrees. Like, that's it.
In the bathroom, his missus touches the
thermostat.
And he knows. Like, he's like, someone touches the thermostat.
Yeah.
She just sees me in the mirror. Don't touch.
Yeah, and all that sort of shit. Like, you control your heat in your house.
No, not really. I do like it warm, though. I've always got my slippies on.
Are you serious?
And my comfy pants.
Do you wear, I was going to say, do you wear moccas, like, at home?
They're not moccasins. They're like slippers my sister made me. They're like pixie boots.
Oh, yeah, I remember you advertised them on, Facey or something once.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I saw him and I'm like, fuck, okay, what are those? And he said, yeah, my sister made them.
Yeah, that's
or
right.
maybe Lexi did. I can't remember.
I took a photo of them. I took a photo of them,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
The pixie. She's still making them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just sell them. I've never seen them out. Like,
She's made like 1 million pairs. They're so good. They're so comfy.
what are they made of? Like, what's a
Just like
textile?
wool, thick wool.
Is it wool?
Yeah.
Does she buy it in, like, bales?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Sometimes she puts a little bell on the end so like you can hear me coming. Ding-ding-ding.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That'd get so fucking irritating.
They're like
man.
real pointy with a little bell on the
Have
end.
you got bells on it? You got the bells.
You haven't got bells. Have you got bells on your current pair?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Christmas spirit.
That's creepy, man.
Oh, speaking of Christmas, have you guys done any decorations yet?
Actually, I was going to put up the tree today.
Ooh.
Ren's like, oh, it's like, what is it, December the 7th or something? She's like, we still haven't put the tree up. I'm like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Do you do up your house, Dimmy?
Me.
You do up
Are you joking?
Someone walks through the door, throws a candy cane at him. Merry Christmas!
Are you joking? My
I'm
place.
just curious.
Dude, it's a fucking rat's nest. Like, Christmas just means there's more breaking and entering, man. That's it. You're more susceptible to getting broken into.
So you do nothing? You don't do a tree or anything?
Nah, man. First of all, where the fuck am I going to put it? I got no room. I'd have to, like, literally throw my bed out.
On your balcony, just
Yeah, on the balcony, on the little table or something.
or wrap the lights around your,
If I put it on the balcony, that's just advertising that I've got shit in my house.
Dude,
I gotta get
the
rid of
crack
it.
den's down below, on the other side of the fence. They see that shit, they're like, this guy's got money.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
no joke.
Dude, that was one of the first bits of advice one of the guys from work gave me when I first moved in. Because I didn't get the blinds put in for the first month, 2 months.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, go get your deadbolts sorted out.
Just walking around the house naked with his big dong flopping around.
No, they said, go get your deadbolts sorted out because anyone from across the thing, if they see you moving furniture in and out, they know that you're not there, like, all the time. So, like, it's still not lived in. Because cunts will break in because something happened. Like, I think it was
Put a
or something.
sheet, put something
Yeah,
up.
they suggested putting something up. Luckily, I got the blinds sorted out.
I just can't get the image of you out of my head, like standing at the door in the morning, rising, just stretching,
coffee.
full naked.
Let's sleep naked.
Everyone's just like, oh, look at that.
Nah, man, not from my
Johnny's
window.
been having some dong dreams now.
I know, man.
That's weird you say that. Last 3 days I've woken up with like boners for some reason.
You're disgusting.
I don't know why. Maybe because I've been drinking myself to sleep. Reckon that could be it?
I don't know. man.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Actually, that was a question I was going to ask you guys. Are you comfortable going to a doc, like a quack?
No.
Can you let me finish?
Pulling out your dong? No.
Let me finish what I'm saying, man. Like, I haven't even finished. I haven't even finished. You've gone straight to the sex.
That's what you're
sex
gonna say,
comment. No, what I was going to say was, do you feel comfortable going to a quack and talking to him about any issue regarding health or mental health or even physical health? And yes, like getting a full body physical.
Okay.
You comfortable doing that?
I've never had to. But I think I've
You've
always...
never gone for a physical?
I never go to the dude. I
They
never.
take him to the lab. They just start adjusting bolts.
We haven't seen anything like this before.
Not since that one time.
The time that we do not speak of.
Now they just gas him and send him to the lab. The $6 million man.
Jeff, could you come in here for a minute, please? What's this? Oh.
It's like he's a foreign car. You can't just take to a mechanic. You need to go away.
Specialist.
Out past Dalesford, like in the hills. It's
What
like
the
a
fuck?
full covered up truck in the middle of the night that got Johnny right. It's just going.
No, I never go. I never go to the doctors.
Really?
Never.
What happens when he's sick?
Just sweat it out, bro.
Gets on the meds.
Yeah, no, I've always thought, like, if I had to go get, like, a finger up my ass or if I can play around with my willy, nah. That's why I don't go.
Okay.
Have you ever had to have a doctor fondle your junk?
Yeah, I've had one.
Fondle me.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What for?
I.
I had to.
Is
That's
it the
check.
rash?
Huh?
The rash you had?
The rash. No, man. The spots.
I took care of that with a cream.
The spots.
Took care of that with methylated
Do you know what
spirits.
that keeps reminding me of, dude? I keep thinking of Team America. Do you remember the movie Team America?
I was on the other day.
Man,
Sick
I've been... maybe it's just my inner psyche telling me to watch it because I haven't seen it in ages.
It's been a while
But
for
do you
me.
know what I keep saying over and over again in my head? It's not even that funny, but like, I never used to quote it, but over and over again. You know the boss?
Yeah.
For the, like for Team
The
America.
grey head guy in the suit.
Yeah. Dude,
Gary?
I love how he introduces himself.
Gary.
He introduces himself like, the name is Spotswood.
Just straight up.
Spotswood.
So that's why Nicholas went to the doctor, because he had spotted wood.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so
I got healthy wood, mate.
were you alright with it?
It was a bit uncomfortable.
Was a guy,
Being with a
right?
female.
I was a female?
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
But it was alright. Like, it wasn't anything. It was just 2 seconds. Like, it shouldn't sit there and fucking, like, grab your nuts and stuff. Just checks. Like,
Just checks, man.
yeah.
Fair
I
enough,
I was having pain and stuff. And I didn't know what it was from. But it was because when I was playing footy. So I got, kicked in the nuts. As in, like, you know, you're playing footy, contact sport, you're going to get kicked sometimes, whatever. And then a couple of days later, I was still in pain. So I thought, I'm going to go check it up because
Yeah.
you just never know, like, you know. But everything was fine. Like, it was.
Yeah, that was the
it
same thing
fine.
I'd gone for, man,
Yeah.
from indoor soccer. I
Yeah.
copped the ball like twice in one game
Yeah.
because I was playing as keeper or something. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this hurts. Like 2 days later. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because usually it subsides after
yeah,
like a little bit.
dude,
But
you shake it off, you kick a
Yeah.
goal, then you're fine.
Yeah, but if if it's a couple of days later and you're still hurt, like it's still painful, you
Yeah,
think,
dude.
okay, something's like
I'd be panicking. I'd be assuming the worst. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'm dying.
cancer with balls. I'm gone.
informing next of kin.
Listen, I got something to tell you guys. I got nuts.
He's lying in his bed just like he's a dying pope, like his hand out.
He's got the gold pillows. He's laying on the gold pillows like silk.
Are you saying you wouldn't feel comfortable if you had any sort of formal?
If you had to, you had to, mate.
You wouldn't go.
No.
Oh, come on, mate. If
Jesus
you had to, you had
Christ.
to, dude.
I just don't go, man.
He dies of chlamydia or something. The worst case of chlamydia.
Ever recorded?
There was one time I nearly went when I was,
Nearly.
when I was working at JB Hi-Fi,
Had to
right?
be bad. This had to be bad.
I went to the toilet, pulled out the willy to take a wee, and for some reason it was swollen. It was like all the skin around my penis was like it'd been blown up like a balloon a little bit.
Razor blades.
Yeah, bad.
That didn't hurt to
Use
piss
lotion,
or
man.
anything, but it was just like it was just fat.
Nivea.
It was like really fat, and I was like,
Maybe that was just you becoming a man.
I was,
At the age of 21.
Right, sperm.
dude, I was panic stationed. I had the water from the tap, and I was like dabbing it on there, trying to like cool it down and stuff.
Can you imagine walking into that?
That wasn't
Can
burning.
you
I was just
imagine-
like, maybe
Yeah.
water
Can you
will
imagine
like.
walking into that toilet and see some dude
Splashing water in his
What the fuck are you doing? It's
the size of a fucking water pipe. It's just, and then you're like, what the fuck?
I tell you what, man. There are some guys that are way too comfortable in like public urinals, man. They treat it like they're
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah, no,
like
no.
complete. Like what the fuck?
You know, like for instance, if I go to the public urinal, I'll always try and go to a stall.
You're a stall man.
Yeah. Like, if the urinals are packed, I'm gonna sit there and just, you know,
You're
like,
going to weasel your way into a little hole and try.
yeah,
and,
no. If it's like, if it's like,
Get out,
three,
boys.
if it's
Look
like,
out, boys.
if there's like 3 guys on this side and like 3 guys on that side, and there's one empty in the middle, I'm like, I'm just
Yeah.
going to the stall.
Johnny strides up like he's a cowboy in a saloon.
man.
Just shoves a guy.
Yeah, all you hear is
zip. Move aside, mate.
part of the seas, man.
This really hard 6'3" guy just looks at him and just backs away. Hides in a corner. This time he's got the whole urinal to himself.
I'll wait till you finish, sir.
He's standing in the centre of the trough, arms apart, just like, nah.
Pants down to the ankles.
Like Butters.
But yeah, it was swollen and I didn't do anything about it. And it just went down. So
How long did it take?
like a day.
Okay.
It's fucked up, man. We got bitten by something.
I must have been. Yeah.
Could have been something like
You
that.
can get bitten with shit.
Yeah.
Little spider bit me.
That's Do you reckon?
Little host spider. Just
That's weird, man. How do you reckon? I mean, now I'm just throwing out a question because we're idiot men. What do you reckon women's attitude is like to that sort of shit? They can get themselves checked out straight away.
I think they're a
Yeah.
lot more comfortable and open with that.
I don't know if they're comfortable, but it's women's health. Like they've got a lot of issues, man.
Yeah, like,
they do.
There's more hang-ups. I think it's.
But they all talk about it with each other more than we do.
Yeah.
yeah, men generally don't. This this conversation wouldn't be happening
But
anywhere
this is
else.
the whole thing about Movember and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And men's health.
That was actually, yeah, you're right, man. When
Yeah.
Movember first came out, it was like a big push.
Yeah.
Like let's get
Yeah.
this. Let's get
Because
people
men
talking.
be like, "Oh, how you feeling? Yeah, I'm fine." Like that's it.
Yeah,
There's
shrug it
there
off.
was no. Yeah, but that came like with mental health, with physical, everything. Now it's a bit more open. Like you can talk about it. You can,
man.
you know, because it's still an issue. Like if something's wrong with you, something's wrong with you. Just because you're a man doesn't mean it's going to go away.
Yeah,
Don't
bad.
be afraid, boys.
You know what I mean?
Still
Yeah,
bad.
but it's serious. Like, if it's not going to go away just because you're a man and be like, brush it off. It'll be fine. It won't go away.
That's actually, yeah.
Except unless you're me and it's worked every time.
Well, you're
I am a specimen.
you're a mammoth, man.
I'm a specimen.
Yeah, you just.
How the hell does that work? Are you still on like all those vitamins and shit?
I just take fish oil these days.
Be sure. What's that to counter?
It just gives you
Literally
like,
goes fishing and licks the fish.
What's that to
Grabs the fish
counter?
out of the water and just licks it.
it just like, because I've been having it since I was little, and I've always felt good, I just decided to keep taking it.
Really?
It's just good for your bones and your joints and your muscles and
I
stuff.
remember I used to get fed those what are they called? The vitamin C orange tablets.
man,
Remember them?
I used to smash those
Yeah.
bottles, man.
And then they discovered that they were meant to cause cancer or something. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I remember like too many of them apparently cause cancer.
I used to eat them like lollies.
Yeah. Every morning, like we'd have one.
You'd always try and suck onto it,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah, just let it
2 seconds
fizz.
later, crunch.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, during winter, I think especially, like my mum would give us one in the morning before we went to school.
I'd get the, what else did I get over winter? Echinacea. I was big on
Echinacea?
echinacea tablets.
Yeah, it was a form of a plant.
Just from a plant, it's a natural
Yeah,
tablet.
It's got
Just-
goji berry in it.
has it got a kaya and goji?
Yeah.
No, it's just, it just fights again. It just builds your immune system.
Man, I've got a mate who famously claims he hasn't been sick in like a decade or something, yeah, but he's on a cocktail of like those vitamins. And I remember it must have been about 4 or 5 years ago, I was really run down, like bad. And I said, dude, I never took vitamins, man. Like I just ate. My big thing was just eat the thing that you're meant to be supplementing. You know what I mean? You need protein, eat fucking meat. You know, have eggs. I can't eat meat. Oh, fucking, what do you mean to tell
You
you?
can't eat eggs, because
Yeah.
they're from a chicken, period, so don't do that.
But he famously claimed, he never got sick. So I'm like, all right, dude. And I hit him up and go, man, can you tell me what supplements I should probably aim to be getting? He came back to me with like a fucking Magellan list of discovery. Like, you know, I'm talking like it was this huge list of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I go, how many of these are there? And literally he was taking like eight different vitamins in the morning, right?
Bit much.
Yeah.
My old man's like that.
Dude, I said,
Just a
how
handful.
much is this all going to cost me? He's like, oh, it's not expensive. He gave me a price like $140 for like all the buy. I'm like, how long is this going to last me? He's like, 2 months. I'm like, nah, man.
So forget food.
You can't,
Dude,
put,
I didn't buy
can't
any.
put a price on health, Dimitri.
Yes, you can.
Says the guy that doesn't go to the doctor.
Fish oil, bro. That's all you need.
Okay, so the field of medicine is completely obsolete because of fish oil.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure when Hippocrates first came up with the concept of modern medicine. You know what I mean?
Speaking of tablets, I was telling Nicholas Trollman something just before. Have you had before you turned up? Before you were late again?
How was I late? A minute.
It's late. Anyway,
Anyway, he's like a born again Christian that wants to tell everyone they're going to hell. Look, ever since I got saved, like, you know what I mean? I've just been really susceptible to people who aren't on the right path. I'm just a bit concerned.
Yeah, ever since he's been drinking that vitamin water, he's a new man.
funny story about the vitamin water. I got focus again.
Oh.
But I picked up antioxidant, right? And I was walking around the shop with it, and it was actually playing on my mind that maybe I won't be focused if I don't go back and swap it over for the focus one.
You're going to become a shill for the vitamin water company now?
Yeah, exactly. That's fucked up.
Do you know what that reminds me
I
of?
do feel focused.
That Simpson episode with the love tonic? When the Professor Frink, when Professor Frink drinks it, he's like that, he's like the nut professor. Then he drinks, it's like, why are we wingding down to the old? That's what he's like, man. It's like the Clary's been knocked into him. Anyway, sorry.
Speaking of tablets, before you were here late, blah, blah, blah. Yep.
Why did you have to get it?
Kind of a bloke.
I know, man.
I was telling Nicholas Trollman over here that I had my first experience with Oxycontin. Have you ever had experience with Oxycontin before?
I think it was in some antibiotic that I took like ages ago, but I don't remember it, man.
So I had my first Oxycontin tablet the other day.
Yeah.
It was the 30 milligram one, so it's pretty...
Oh, that's... Dude.
Minimum's 30, and high range is 50. So this
The
is like...
minimum is 30.
Minimum's 15.
15.
They
Okay.
go range from 15 to 50. So I had like a mid-range one. And I found out later that I should have had the
First, the 15 one.
15 mil.
Yeah.
And so I had it, and wow, dude,
Yeah, why do you think everyone's obsessed with it?
wow.
Why do you think everyone's obsessed with it?
I can't believe people
The
get addicted.
Weeknd created a whole career based on it. XO. It's Oxycontin.
I haven't had heroin, obviously, but it's like I was telling Trollman, it's like what I think would be like being on heroin.
What's an opiate?
Yeah, they're all opiates.
I was telling
dude.
Nick, I was lying on the bed. First, I threw up, got very sweaty and dizzy, threw my guts up, lay on the bed. For 2 hours, I was staring at the wall, felt like I was floating on a cloud.
Yeah, dude.
Just like,
Opiates are the new black, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
like I had
Why
no
do
idea.
codeine is so fucking big now, man?
But codeine has nothing on this. Codeine's just like a Panadol compared to this shit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Dude, watch
And
every...
then I looked into it afterwards, and I found out it's made from poppy seeds, like same as heroin,
Dude,
same shit.
straight, yeah, it is.
Same shit.
They just rebranded it.
Yeah.
It's rebranding.
How can we sell this legally?
It's rebranding with the appropriate market. What's it called? Marketing. Yeah.
And it reminded me of like a documentary I saw, like in America, they give them out to anyone. There was some people made a documentary on it. They hand them out like lollies.
Was it a
Anyone
Vice
you don't,
documentary?
you don't just, like,
Viceland. Yeah.
just go in, make up any excuse, here you go, boom, Oxycontin.
Yeah.
And that shit is intense, man. Like,
Man,
wow.
like, obviously I listen to hip hop and shit, yeah? There's, actually, where's my fucking phone? Do I even know my phone? Here it is. Obviously I listen to hip hop, and a big part of the culture, like, it's all like in, what's it called? It's all in, the culture in hip hop obviously changes, like, incrementally with, just each generation, yeah? Like, you go to the, like, you know, like that timeline of hip hop piece in my bedroom,
In your
on the
bedroom,
wall? Like, the first one is like the 80s, the 70s, like late 70s, early 80s rappers, and they're all like the Sugar Hill sort of looking dudes. Then you've got the 80s dudes in New York, that East Coast sort of vibes. Yeah, then you got the West Coast ones in the 90s, so like the Tupac, Ice Cube's gangster rap period. And he's like he's holding like a bottle of like a 40 ounce, right? Like a 40. Then the next one's a Little John dude, and he's like wearing like the oversized pants, oversized shirt, holding like a purple cup. And then the next dude was like all the skatey, like Wiz Khalifa dudes, they're coming out. Like a big one is the codeine sort of thing, right? Everyone drinking syrup. The syrup phenomenon isn't new, man. Like everyone's been drinking lean since like the mid 80s, early 90s, started with like DJ Screw in Texas, in Houston. Big movement. And that's why they come out saying, everyone's copying our movement, like we've been doing this for years now, everyone's on codeine, every rapper, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is when you watch the music videos, man, like, obviously, like, get on YouTube to get, like, the tracks or whatever, and they've got, like, the codeine everywhere, then they're going to, like, you see them going to pharmacies or supplies getting, like, proper script codeine. Like, we're not talking, like, cough syrup, like, kids shit. We're talking, like, medicinal strength codeine, right? But the scariest part is when you read the fucking comments in the YouTube clips, right? Because, like, there's this one track, like, I was jamming this song over, like, the last couple, weeks. Like, this guy would know because he's heard it 100 times in my car, like when he's come over or something. Like,
Troman just nods at me. Yes,
dude, listen to this. All right, this is a cool track. Like, it's not particularly great music-wise, but look at this track, yeah.
When I pull a lean, I pour it up with Sprite. I grab my double cup, I fill it up with ice. When I pull the lean, I pour it up with Sprite. I grab my double cup,
Like, these guys are baked off their heads.
When I pull
I
the
can tell.
when I pull the lean,
Texas, baby. Yeah,
when I
right?
pull the
Like, they're fried, yeah?
Yes.
The hardest part, dude, the hardest part of watching that clip and reading the comments, all these guys, like, you know, like, you talk shit, yeah, like, oh, this guy's shoes, oh, that's an old model, like, yeah, that's an old pair of Air Force Ones from like 50 years ago, what a shit cunt, that car's not even, like, cool, la la la. They're hanging it on the brand of codeine these dudes are drinking. Like, oh, that's not even strong shit, anyone can get that, la 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 la. Like, we're talking like, these guys have got no, like, these comments, man, no grammatical sense whatsoever, no form of, like, nothing, but they're naming, like,
Different
brands and, like, yeah, like, they're pharmacists. I swear to God, like, they're chemists.
America, man.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I always laugh, because, like I say, like, Vlant, me and Vlant used to talk, this kid is actually, he's competing, he competed in, like, the last...
I saw him, man.
Yeah, he's
what
a
a machine, man.
Dude, this
he's not
kid-
bigger than Johnny, but he's
he's up
there.
dwarfed by this guy,
Yeah,
but
he's up there, man.
Yeah, he
Shit.
competed like the last the Arnold Classic or one of them, like one of the ones that was recently, yeah. And I call him Toots. Like, this kid, he's younger than us, but he's fucking like a fridge, man. Like, just all back and shoulders. You just see him at events, he'd have girls like pouring over him. I call him Toots. Yeah, just like slap him on the ass, like, hey, Toots, right? Me and him used to talk about it, and I'm like, I remember one of our last convos, he used to work at Wavos, I remember one of our last convos, he's like, man, everyone these days is like a nutritionist, or a fucking supplement genius, or a chemist, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows about everything, you know, like steroids, SARPs, everything. Dude, these guys, like in the States...
Is that him?
Yeah, he's got nothing on you.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a freak, man.
He's got nothing on you, but he's big.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Dude, like, this whole hip hop culture, man, like, it's got these dudes that are like, you can't make sense of what they're saying, but they're like knowledge on like pharmaceutical
Just
shit.
online, man.
It's no longer just like, what's this? Yeah, it's Mary Jane. Yeah, what's this? It's man. These guys have got clipboards and white coats. You know what I mean?
So they're going, right, I'm going to prescribe you. Give me your cup.
But that's it. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, if you want Oxy, I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to just
Can you
experience
just
it,
half it?
yeah, then you get 15 mil.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just...
It's funny how, like, his whole thing so far has been, oh yeah, man, threw my guts up and had to lie down for 2 hours.
But it was
Couldn't
mad.
move. It was mad.
Oh, that part was shit, but the part where I was staring at the wall, lying on the cloud, that was a good part.
So what you've brought to us today is dongs and Oxycontin.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Docks.
Dogs.
I just see at the docks, Johnny dancing with sailors.
With his little Belch pixie shoes.
Nah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass on the Oxycontin, man. You know what? Actually, you know what
Oh,
I've
that's
done?
cool. I just thought you might want to try it.
You know what I've done
I'm
in the
probably
last
gonna throw it out.
couple of days? Since the start of the podcast, man. Something I haven't done since the start of the podcast.
Ketamine? Eat.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Nah, went to the gym.
Oh!
Yeah,
He's back at it.
Those
The last-
biceps are bulging today.
You're a dickhead. It's not like I just gone for like 6 weeks straight. I haven't seen you guys in a
So
week.
trying to get yourself back into it?
Yeah, man. I went
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say that's awesome because I've started working out as well.
Have you?
I haven't been to the gym yet, but I've been doing push-ups.
I love
at
how
home.
he sniffs out a change in the water in the air. Now he's like all like, nah, I'm gonna come in vascular.
I'm a healthy boy.
I bet you bought a sunbed as well.
You know what I've been doing? I've been doing...
Standing in the back room. Yeah, man.
Put his little goggles on.
I would,
Speedos.
I would love to buy a
I
sunbed.
know. Oh, you missed the episode, man. It was when you were away. We're talking about sunbeds and solariums and
Yeah.
stuff, and he's a fiend for the solariums.
Really?
Yeah, he was shattered when they shut down.
Dude, why don't you just go outside? Take your beanie off.
It's not sunny.
the sun.
It's not sunny all the time, Nicholas.
Fuck, I'm sweating by the way.
Can't be
It's
sunny
hot.
all the time.
Yeah, you started doing push-ups at home?
Yeah, I've just been. I started doing like you know, like the normal push-ups, and then the ones where you have your hands in the
Yeah,
star.
the military presses and
I've just
stuff
been doing
like
heaps
that.
of those, man.
Yeah. Man,
Been feeling good.
Dude, my fucking
good, man.
My knuckles, right? They're permanently like fucked. Yeah.
Oh, and I've been doing push and then clapping them back.
Yeah, man. I was just thinking about when because I was driving around Noble about a week ago, and I went past my old hall where I used to do taekwondo. Yeah, and as I drove past, I just remembered like I haven't been past that way in ages, man. But I just remembered when I was a kid doing taekwondo in Noble. I remember like we'd do hundreds of push-ups and sit-ups like every week. Like if you fucked up, 100 sit-ups. Like that was it. You know what I mean? I remember being like 12, doing like knuckle push-ups to the point where you're vaulting off the ground and then landing, like my knuckles would be bleeding, man. Is that child abuse?
Yes.
No, that's seriously.
No, it's just teaching you. You know what it is. We think it's child abuse these days.
Yeah.
Because everyone's so touchy-feely about
PC
everything.
and like
back
blah, blah.
then.
Yeah, because my man would watch like some of the sessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, we used to do karate with my grandfather would be standing there at the back wall just like this.
Yeah.
Just watching us.
he'd watch you get the shit kicked out
Yeah,
of you.
but then he'd give you like little tips because he knows what he's doing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like
They're all third-degree black belts.
Yeah. You know, you get taken down. You're like 11, get taken down by like a 19-year-old black belt. You're doing it wrong.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I don't think it's child abuse.
I was just going to say, I remember being a kid and doing push-ups like that, man. So I was going to say, man, push-ups are effective.
Yeah.
Fuck, who was it, man? I remember it was either a doco or something I was watching online like years ago. It was when I first started looking at gyms and training and stuff. And you know those dudes that like brag up their gym, like, oh, all the best equipment, all this, all that, you need this, you need that. It's like, dude, the guys in prison barely have a regular diet.
Yeah.
And they go in, they come out jacked because all they're doing is lifting weights made out of cinder blocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. You don't need all that fancy shit. You just need to be lifting weight and eating good. That's it.
And your own body weight, like balancing your own body weight is more than enough in a lot of times, man.
What's the worst, man? Next to my work, I've got that Olympic gym in the corner.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Some fucking units in there, man. Like some guy, I swear he looked like Goldberg. He was Goldberg. That was him.
Goldberg.
I swear he moved to Melbourne.
Aussie Goldberg.
Dude, this guy was massive. But work your legs, man.
Yeah,
Dude, I could have kicked this guy. He could have been as big as whatever.
Yeah.
I could have kicked him and done some serious damage.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? We're not all blessed with having delicious, beautiful legs, Nicholas.
Well,
all right?
I'm sorry.
All right?
I didn't even have to work mine.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's actually
the Greek thing.
That's a Greek thing. I was just going to say a Greek
Like
thing.
we don't have skinny legs. We're thick. Like,
Yeah, that's the one thing
but
Greeks do.
toned. Like it's just not. Don't forget, I
Mate.
played years and years of footy.
Every time I look at your legs, all I picture is a Rebel catalogue.
Oh yeah, with the new shoe. Like
Yeah, it's just like a shot of like the leg just like up on one toe or something. Like
You know what's funny, man?
you have fucking nice legs, man.
Thanks, man.
I've always wanted.
And they're hairless and brown. Fuck.
Yeah, man. I got tan. Look.
Seriously, it makes
You wear
me.
shorts all day, man.
I'm really jealous of your legs. It's really depressing.
Sorry, I'll give you my training regime. Don't forget, I played footy since I was young, so I was always running football. It was, it was always physical.
Yeah,
like
me
always,
too. Don't have legs like yours. Not even close.
Do you know why? It's because
sorry.
you were the franchise player, just sat in the pocket, just
Yeah,
waiting
man.
for the mark.
Something outside. I'm open.
It was the Stephen Milne.
Or just getting the cheap disposals.
Yeah.
Doing the cheap disposals.
Kicks a couple of cheeks from the boundary, gets 3 votes, because he kicked the impossible
Every
goal.
week, it's like, Jay Ryan, 3 votes. What?
He had 4 possessions. Yeah, but it's what he did with those possessions. We lost by 105. Jay, right, 3 votes.
All I'm saying is you can't pick on dudes with skinny legs because some people
no,
have
no, no,
legs.
no.
But this guy is a fucking man mountain, right? You're telling me he can't work his legs? Like,
Some people just can't get
nah, man. That was
them
ridiculous.
calves.
That was ridiculous. That was like a cartoon figure. Like, that's how bad
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I go, man, like that's a sick body up top. Like
Yeah.
he looked awesome. But down, like man, his legs were just like pencil, man.
It's like John Jones, the light
Yeah,
heavyweight.
yeah.
But you know what they say
He's
about...
a beast, and he has the most skinniest.
I was
skinny
reading
legs. He
about
looks like
that,
a
yeah,
cartoon
because
character.
they were mocking the shit out of him in a YouTube video, saying something about his legs, la la la. And then someone said, "How can you expect him?" Because he's a tall dude. John Jones is fucking tall.
Yeah, he's tall, yeah.
And like, how can you expect him to hold weight down if he's training his legs as well to that degree?
Yeah.
Because like, you add weight to your legs, that's weight,
Of course,
Like that's actual
of course.
bulk in your legs. You know what I mean? So they said, like, John Jones is tall. How can he stay at that weight thing if he's going to train his legs to that point?
But he's
Especially
got-
when his fighting style isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his legs would be thin and muscular. But these guys were just normal, everyday legs, like a 12-year-old girl's legs.
Just with a giant upper half.
Man, and I thought that just looks weird. Like it looks strange. Like sick upper half. Like I'll give it to him, man. Like he was ripped. but not too massive either. But like it was like really
like a rock circa 1988. 1998.
really, really like
Yeah, just solid.
But his legs looked like 12-year-old girls' legs, and I'm like, dude, that's.
I was going to
weird.
say, like, I've always, because I'll say it outright.
Not that I look at 12-year-old girls.
I'll say it outright if I haven't already said it. I never started training in gyms until a couple of years ago. And that's only because I couldn't get the equipment that I needed, thing. I hate fucking gyms. I've always hated it. I hate the culture associated with it. I hate the douchebags that turn it into, like, lifestyle bullshit. Like, I fucking hate gyms.
He's doing chin-ups off his balcony.
Yeah. And I always stay fit. Like you said, man, doing push-ups, sit-ups, like chin-ups, all that shit. You can stay fit like that, right? But to get the results I wanted, I had to go to a gym. It was the only way, right? And it keeps you, like, focused, too, because it's like a place you got to go to. You get it working in your routine. Yeah. I've always had shit to rant about at the gyms, and usually it's like Arch or your brother that like always cop it. You know, like I'll just be in the middle of a set and something will piss me off. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And I'll just text one of them, like, I can't handle this,
This guy over here is really pissing me off.
Chicken legs, man, like he's saying. I actually saw it yesterday, and last night, and I saw, and it always reminds me of two dudes, whenever I think of these chicken leg dudes. The first gym that you and I used to go to, in Oakley.
Yeah, in Oakley, yeah.
There was a guy there, I'm pretty sure he's Greek. He's from, I used to see him in Oakley all the time. Man, I'd be sitting there, like, doing my thing, and he'd come in, he'd stink of... This is a combination of the potpourri, like, when he'd walk in, this is what he would smell like. I swear to God, this is what he would smell like. He always wore the same thing, these loose baggy trackies, this tight black singlet, and he'd wear, like, a weight belt, and, like, a hat, a beanie. He'd wear a fucking beanie. Man, I used to go to that gym and sweat. It was like a coffin in there, man. Like they turned the heat up purposely. They turned the heat up purposely in there, man, for you to get the sweat out. Yeah. This guy would walk in, doesn't matter how hot it is outside, he'd be wearing a fucking beanie. Like, you're at the fucking gym, man. Right? He stank like a nice pungent mix of Lynx spray,
standard.
cigarettes, and BO. Like that, and like, he'd come over to the next bench, like next to me, and I'd be like in the middle of like a curl or something, just go, I'd collapse. Like, I couldn't get oxygen around the dude, man. It was that bad. It was, and that's the thing. He had this massive like upper body. He'd come over and he'd be throwing his weights like down, like, you know, just collecting them, like he's gathering data, like, like, dude, you actually going to use one, or like, what are you doing? Yeah. He'd fucking do like 3 curls and then just drop him and start walking around the building. Yeah.
Would he drop the weights from height as well?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. He may as well have stood on a table and like lifted it above his head. Like, it was ridiculous.
And then to walk away with the hands on the hips after they've dropped the weights.
Yeah, like checking himself out. Yeah.
That was a tough lift.
Can't believe I just did
like I said, he always wore the same thing. Yeah. Then one day I caught him at Oakley, like a couple months later. Dude was wearing shorts and like the same singlet. Dude, chicken legs. Like, I'm talking like fucked, man. Like paddle pop sticks. It was funny as fuck. I couldn't stop. I wanted to laugh, and ever since that, luckily I never went back to that gym after that anyway. So I'd have to see him and laugh.
Do you think people don't like leg day? Because, for me anyway, right, when I used to go to the gym, I used to like only working my upper half because you'd get like the pump a little bit, so you'd look a little bit bigger, right? So I wouldn't want to just go like with no upper half like workout, and like that's why I.
But do it once a week at least. Just work some part of your leg, because it's gonna look awkward.
This is the thing.
If you're gonna try, if your goal is to get big, at least work your legs a bit, because it's gonna look fucking awkward. Like you're a cartoon character.
Like the dude's walking around with no chest, gut, but they've got like these massive shoulders and biceps.
Like, what the hell?
So they do his curls for like 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Reason why I brought it up, the reason why it made me laugh was last night, because I've gone back to the same gym. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of the same faces that I saw like 6 months ago. And like some of them like even gave it like, oh, this cunt is back, you know, like whatever.
Nod.
But then there's like the full competitive cunts that just walk around with weight belts on, just hands on hips, just literally doing 5 reps and then just walking. There's this one guy, man. He looks. I'm pretty sure he's like Indian or something. Yeah, but big unit of a dude. And I noticed him last night because I've gone the last 3 or 4 days like in a row.
Shit.
Yeah, like, and in between soccer, like we had soccer on Monday, killer game, 6-6. I'll explain that later. Right, but because I've been playing basketball as well with the rookie and stuff, I haven't felt completely dead because I've tried to get my fitness back up, but I'm seeing all the same faces, and depending on what times I go and what nights, like I'm seeing different faces as well. Mm-hmm. The one dude I saw last night was this dude who I always remember just had this massive back, like his back and his buys were just huge, like
they both back,
dude, like a fridge, man. Like it was just this massive back. And I noticed him last night. It's like, fuck. this guy's changed a bit. I'm like, what's changed? I'm like, his hair's gotten longer. So he's like tied the hair back, right? I'm like, shit, he's bigger. His legs are still fucking tiny, man. I'm like, that's that guy. I remember him. And I feel like you just walk up with like the palm of your hand, just push him, and just fall back, like, and if he's shaking his hands like a turtle.
A gentle gale who will come past and blow his legs underneath him. You know, like.
It's fucked up, man. Yeah. Some of the physiques in gyms, man, like it's incredible.
I appreciate, like when I see a guy and I think, man, you've put some serious effort into like legs, full body. You think, man, that's a sick body. I'd like wish I had something like that. You know, you just see guys with these legs, man. You just come on, man. If you're putting that much effort into going to the gym and working your upper half, just do it once a week. Just something.
You know what the problem is, man? With me, like I can't work legs to the degree that I'd like to because of all my back issues.
You're Greek, man. You don't have to.
Because of my back issues. If I sit down on a leg press, my sciatica and shit just kick in straight away. Like I feel it. So you supplement that. And because I don't go to the gym every day, you tailor your workouts to fit your lifestyle. Working out, like, dude, because of work, all we do is lift fucking 60 kilos at one, at a time, and all we do is squat down to pick shit up as well. So essentially, there's half your workout, man, because we literally walk around for 8 hours a day picking heavy shit up. You know, like
I always been with my back, not my legs.
Yeah, but I make the physical conscious effort to actually try and squat down and bend my knees now. Like, I've been doing it for years because of all my issues. But it helps, right? That helps maintain.
What do you have, like, lower back issues, mainly?
Yeah, it's mostly my sciatica, man. Yeah. I did it, my old job, like must have been 2000 and...
Oh, you know the moment when you actually...
Yeah. It was 2009. We were doing... Because my old boss was a tight ass. We were building concrete weights. In the down season, during winter, when there's fuck all work, you're scratching for shit to do. So we were building concrete weights in order for all the stuff all the structure we used to hire out. At the same time, we were hiring out the concrete weights as well, like the other mobs. It's like, yeah, we've got the niche on this. Like, let's get this market. And it was getting concrete. It was all runoff concrete from like some concrete mob. So at the end of the day, when they'd be done with their job, they'd come over with the truck and just empty the rest out into big. We made formations, like formwork out of wood and steel and like we were building. Dude, I was saying it like ages ago. Like at that job, that's the most hands-on. I think about it now and I forget about all the hands-on work I did as in building shit. We used to build trestle tables. I used to cut steel. Like. We had production
learned
lines.
skills.
Like, actual skills, man. I've forgotten half of it, but for a good 6 years...
I'm sure if you got back into it, though, you pick it up, like...
Yeah. And so what we're doing was we're building concrete weights, and literally it was just hand shovel, 8 guys, like, furiously shoveling concrete into a big fucking thing, you know? And with a trowel, like, trying to flatten it. And we were doing that for, like, 2 weeks straight, like, shoveling concrete into a box while you're bent over. And then I just felt like my back...
This guy doesn't love it. Yeah, you're a dirty.
Just slowly, man, the back just started seizing up. And after like a week and a half, I'm like, dude, I can't fucking walk. Okay, I'm going home. Couldn't even stretch my leg out to hit the accelerator on my car to brake. Like, I was driving with my toes because I couldn't get myself home.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I've seen this guy in his worst, man. Like, sciaticas. Wouldn't move for like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm alright now. Yeah, like now I'm fine.
I prescribe you fish oil.
And
what about magnesium?
Fish oil and deadlifts.
Magnesium.
Fish oil and deadlift?
Are you out of your mind?
Just take like 10 fish oils and just wrench those deadlifts
Like
in
he's
the back.
Popeye. Goes home like, and then starts benching the couch.
Do you do deadlifts?
Huh?
Do you do deadlifts and stuff? For your back, like try and strengthen it up?
I won't. So that's the other thing I was trying to say. I can't spend a dedicated day doing back. Can't spend a dedicated day doing legs. I don't have the time. I don't get to the gym that often. So what I do is I combine a lot of shit into superset stuff.
Just do like a full body.
Yeah. Like I'll give you an idea. Like my warm up, right, is literally grab like a 20 kilo barbell, like obviously 15 kilo, 20 kilo, barbell, right? So full, like not the full like deadlift, big weight plates on the ends, just the small ones you can use, right?
Yeah.
So from a standing point, you pull it up from like into a deadlift, like so you squat down, pull into a deadlift, hoist it up to your shoulders,
All the way up.
do a shoulder press, drop it to your shoulders, and then do a squat, stand back up, shoulder press, pull it down, deadlift it to the ground, come back up.
Yeah, that's mad work.
So that's like 4 reps in one motion, and you've worked
Cover
legs,
your whole body.
legs, back, core, shoulders, arms. You know what I mean? That's the warm up. And like people are like, oh, what's that going to do? I'm like, yeah, man, do 10 of them. And then move to 20, then 25.
Yeah.
Do 30 of them. We'll see how dead you are. Sick cunt. And they die because they're not. Like, they might have massive arms or massive legs, but they're not conditioned to do full shit. Like,
I actually hate that typical routine workout where it's just like, chest and back, and I'll just do, 3 sets on each.
No. You go hard and you go as hard as you can for as long as you can. There's none of this, I did 10 reps, okay, I'm done. Like, fuck that. I lose count. You start counting so you get the rhythm going, and then you just stop counting. You just go until you're burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what I do. Like, last night, I just on the way out, I was winding down. I'm like, okay, I really want to kill myself before I go back home. I grab a 20 kilo weight plate, stand like with it like sort of hanging like, below at my legs, like you're doing a deadlift. You literally just pull it straight up like in an inverted row and just push it up above your head. So it's above your head. So it's 20 kilos above your head. Your arms are completely, what's it called? Extended, yeah. Then you drop it into like a press slowly. So it's like the weight plate literally hits the back of your head, back up into an extension, then drop it back down and then squat. So you're squatting down with a 20 kilo plate. Don't let it hit the ground. Just hold it there, hold for 2 seconds and stand back up.
The old shoulder quad blast. I like it. I like it.
It's all shit like that, man. Yeah. But you do what you can, man. Like within.
My favourite at the gym's always been shoulders. Like I love it. It's the easiest for me, and it just feels the best.
Me and a PT mate of mine, we used to say every day is shoulders day after Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Dude, Apollo Creed was the fittest guy out of all those movies, man. He was just massive. He had size. He was ripped. It's Apollo Creed, man. One of the coolest characters of all time. Simple. You know what I mean? But that's the gym. Yeah, I've been going back. Like it's just been fucking. I don't know, it's weird.
That's good.
Yeah, I got to do it. Ever since we started the potty, man, like, and because my hours at work change as well.
Oh, dude, I've been thinking that way for, the last few weeks now. I just really want to get back fitness.
There he is. Creed, man.
Those shorts.
Yeah, man. There's a gun. You know what it is? You know what I've also been doing, man? I've been playing heaps of PS4. Yeah? I get home from work, I'm wrecked, and my routine was I can only train really at night. I love training at night, like at 11 o'clock, I'd go midnight, you know what I mean? If I had the day off the next day or was starting late, man, 11:30.
Do you find that it helps you sleep? Like when you get back, have a shower, then you just sleep?
I'd be lying in bed if I was having anxiety or something. Lying in bed, get up, go straight to the gym.
Meets little hotties at the gym late at night.
No, you don't.
Her in there.
No.
Gives her the wink.
You see the one cleaner that comes in late, and
the one guy at night shift that just can't be bothered.
Yeah, a couple of taxi drivers that come in
midnight. There are no hotties, man. There is no one. Midnight, you've got either all the taxi drivers coming off the shift, or you got all the dudes that are competing that make you look like you're fucking 3 years old.
And those guys don't even pay attention to you.
No one. That's the best part, man.
They've got their fucking headphones on and they're just focused, man.
They're sitting there doing like chest presses with like 90 kilo dumbbells.
Man.
And they're just dropping them. The whole building shakes.
And they've been there for an hour, and then they're going to be. After you leave, they'll still be there. Like that.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I love training at night, man. I don't know why. Anyway, my body got into that. Plus, the gym packs out between 3 and 8, 9.
If you get after work,
forget it, man. You're jumping over cunts
to get the gym when it's busy. It's the worst.
That's why night times are best.
So that's the thing, because we work early, you know what I mean? I finish at 2:30, but I've already been up since 5 or 4 or whatever. I feel wrecked, man. And I got into that slump of going home, just lying on my couch for like 2 hours, just trying to get my energy back. And I said, no, I can't. I've got to, something's got to give in order to do it. So that's why I started playing basketball with the rookie. So as soon as you finish work, you're running around for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now I've just got to get it in my head, like, if you want to actually go to the gym, man, you're paying $15 a week for this membership. Got to make the most of it.
Do it.
Yeah. Do it. That's it. Do it. I'm serious. You know what I was going to ask you? We missed last week, and this pissed me off, man. This fucking pissed me off.
Man's got a mission.
Nah. Dude, Thanksgiving.
Weekly rant with
Thanksgiving. Australians are starting to celebrate Thanksgiving.
That's nothing to do with Australia.
Dude! I was like, someone said it to me.
Goddamn pilgrim.
I can't remember who it was. I cannot remember who it was, but they're like, yeah, people are starting to give a nod to Thanksgiving. Why?
But I don't understand. It's got nothing to do with Australia. Nothing to do with anyone.
Thanksgiving. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Because it came on after
cranberry
Halloween.
sauce.
Yeah, because we had Halloween.
McConaughey.
Drink a wild turkey.
Fucking Halloween, right? And we're talking about the American traditions, and then Thanksgiving. Why are Australians like Thanksgiving?
No.
Does anyone know what Thanksgiving is?
Did I struggle to celebrate Christmas? Like honestly,
It's because we're retarded Australians.
we copy. We're Little America.
How fucking dumb is that, man?
Oh, I'm gonna have Thanksgiving. Like, I can understand the expats that come here, the Americans that work and
Yeah,
stuff.
dude, that's different.
That's their family, whatever. That's what they
Yeah.
do. But not actual Australians that lived here, born and bred here.
Australians are celebrating Thanksgiving,
Yeah, I think
man.
I saw a few posts from Australians, like, Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I was just
What
like,
the fuck is wrong with you?
People understand what Thanksgiving is.
Dude, I swear to God, if I saw a post on social media, Happy Thanksgiving from an Aussie, I would literally just fucking delete, block, with like a message, go fuck yourself. That's it.
Luckily, I didn't have anything on mine, which is great. I'm pretty lucky.
Man, I was
You were lucky.
gobsmacked.
You know, Thanksgiving, no. That's...
Thanksgiving is literally the pilgrims taking over land.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
So, thank you for giving us your land, or us taking it from you.
It'd be the same thing as if Aborigines, like, well, like, celebrating the day Captain Cook rocked up. Like, how many protests are there now?
Dude.
You know, they want to change Australia Day.
Yeah.
Remember the, when was it? They did a massive thing about it.
It was a few years ago, yeah.
They said that day is Invasion Day for the Aborigines.
That's what they should call it, Invasion Day.
Yeah. They said there was a better day to actually put as the national day because it's some other thing, you know, more relevant. I don't know, man. Shit, that killed me.
so it's Thanksgiving, but really they just took it.
Yeah.
So
we
it's like,
give thanks to us taking your land.
so thanks for giving what we just took, bitches. That's right, yeah?
Pretty much.
Yeah, look it up.
Pilgrims.
Look
Yeah,
it up.
I remember,
Look
like,
up the
yeah.
meaning of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And a lot of Native Americans are like, fuck, you know.
Those cunts.
Yeah, it's like Invasion Day. It's
Now we're going to
equivalent.
build casinos.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the thing, man. When they that was one of the treat when they did not the treaty, but all the casinos were built on native land, isn't it? Yeah, so they can always recoup money back.
Yeah.
Wiki.
They're asking for donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If everyone gave $3, this drive would be done within an hour. No one's giving you $3, man.
I don't have $3.
I pay for my internet.
I don't.
Here.
Actually, you should see my setup at home. Like, my antenna's just taped to the wall. Where it gets optimum reception. It's hilarious. Just like thick black tape as well.
That's
Not concealed at
not
all.
even inconspicuous.
No. It sticks out like dog's balls. It's this giant big white wall with things stuck on it with black tape.
What'd your missus say about it?
Just rolled her eyes at me. I told her to shut up.
Shut up! That's odd because you're really finicky with like decor and.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. But this is just, I don't know, I get optimum reception there, so I'm like, fuck it, it's staying there.
How did you find the spot? Were you walking around in your shorts?
Standing there holding it. Literally.
I could see you on a Saturday morning just like doing the
All
walk.
frazzled, like trying to get my show to start.
Do you know what I love, man?
Boner sticking out of my boxes.
It was always, dude. It was always Friday night at 7:49 when you start deciding to move around the aerial to get the better picture for the footy game.
Always.
Like
Always.
you've had a week. Like nah, now.
It's like, dude, starting in a
nailed
couple of minutes. We're going to...
You nailed
start fucking with it. Literally, like 4 minutes after the bounce.
Always the last.
halfway through the third quarter, you know? Like,
I just see it, man. Right, tell us about
so
Thanksgiving.
it's pretty much the first sparsely documented 1621 celebration at Plymouth in Massachusetts.
Yeah, of course it is Boston.
Massachusetts.
And then in Virginia. It's
The
a
white
feast and
states.
Thanksgiving. So it's pretty much, they've taken the land, and then the Americans, and I use that term loosely,
They're not American.
grew harvest on that land, and it grew very well.
The maize.
And that's what and then that's Thanksgiving. They're thanking. So they stole land, then they grew crops, and they're giving thanks to the land.
They broke bread with the natives.
Well, get a gun to their head.
We raped and pillaged you. Now we're going to grow wheat on it and then give it back to you and say how well we've done.
We're going to give it back to you at a nice little price.
The discounted rate.
Yeah.
Finder's fee. That's it. It's a finder's
That's
fee.
exactly what it is.
That's Thanksgiving.
And we're going to give thanks by, chopping up a turkey.
Now
and
Aussies
eating
are celebrating
cranberry
it as well. That's
That
nice.
is the dumbest fucking thing Aussies could do.
Do you know what makes
honestly?
You know what makes me laugh? You know all the national parks and shit, like just the reserves and all the parks, especially in Melbourne, man.
Yeah.
They've all got that sign at the front of
weddings
it.
at 'em. Yeah.
Yeah, at the front of it, it says such and such recognises the
original landowners.
Wurundjeri people and the original owners of this
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's nice.
Oh, you recognise them, do you?
Yeah, it's like, so we're actively pointing out who we killed and stole
took this from.
property from?
We're sorry.
That doesn't make any sense!
Like, we recognise that it was your land. We recognise it was your land.
Dude!
It'd almost be nicer to not. Like,
Dude, it's like me walking into this guy's house, like killing him, taking
Taking my
setting up
house.
shop,
Yeah.
just moving my shit in and then putting a sign at the
Outside.
front. Yeah, I recognise this was a Trollman estate. Now I own it. Like, that's it.
That's it.
But
That's
now,
it.
now I live here.
Yeah, it's like scalp collectors,
Yeah.
man. It's like, yeah, here's who we killed in order to get this property.
Yeah. Like, we recognise it was theirs.
Yeah.
But
It's like,
it's mine now.
What happened to those people? Nah.
Fine, eh?
Dude, Xenogor is one of the biggest Greek things in the world. It means like fuck if I
Fuck if I know.
know. Like literally, but it's just like, you know, blah blah blah. Xenogor.
Like, whatever, man. What the fuck do I know?
Like, what are you asking me, man? How the fuck do I know?
we put their name on the sign. Is that not enough? Jesus. Put their name over there.
That's it. That's it. Indigenous relations sorted out. You might as well have their head on a stake.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a stake.
you know what? That's what they're doing.
Just the
That's what they're
skulls.
doing.
Just the skulls of all the people they killed at the front of the park.
That's disgusting.
That's quickly reminds me.
Go.
Oh no, wait, you on this subject?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh no, it's a different subject. As in-
Troman's pointing to me. I'm scared.
yeah, because during the week you said you were going to bring up a subject,
Oh,
something sex related. I wasn't going to let you get away with it because this.
No, I'm happy to bring it up.
Oh, bring it up! Hurry up!
Hey, I was gonna segue into it somehow, not just
Can
like
you just
put on
picture
the
him
spot.
sitting at home just tapping his fingers like, I wonder what he's going to talk about. I wonder what he's going to ask. I've got to be prepared. I've got
You
to figure
know
it
why?
out.
I tell you why.
I love Johnny's
I'm
sex stories.
I tell you why I'm impatient with stuff because when like my sisters talk or whatever, and they drag out stories, I'm like I tap and I get to the point, man. Like hurry up!
I'll never forget. It was one of the last days in the crack den, man, when he was still in Clayton. One of his sisters just started. I had something to say, like was asking us. And his cat's like rubbing his eyes, and I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
It's just standing by the kitchen door, and I'm just like, you know, it's like, what? And this cat's just going, like, get to the fucking point.
I'm really like impatient when it comes.
That's
I'm
bad.
falling apart, and then like start about something else, and this guy is just like, I don't care.
Like, literally, that's how I said it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't
And that's
care.
the most insulting thing you can say to someone. Like, and my sister's like, "Well, fuck you too, then."
I'll never forget. I reckon that's one of my clearest day memories, man. One of the last times he
That
cracked.
was years ago. That was
To the fucking point. I don't care.
I can be harsh.
Such a troll, man.
I can be harsh.
Such a troll, man.
Yeah, I can be really harsh, man.
Oh, my stomach.
I can see it. I feel sorry
I've
for
forgotten
your
what I was going to
sisters.
say anyway, so yeah, go.
No, if you knew my sisters, you wouldn't feel sorry for them.
So
Shout out
I'm
to Simone
being-
Leah.
Gambino and Big L.
Gambino, big girl.
Yeah, alright, no segue, go. What is it? What's this fucking
No
thing?
segue, no easing
Is it
into it.
about dongs?
Just tell us. It's not about dongs. It's
Alright,
about
go.
sex toys.
Okay, go.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I love that it's about sex toys and Jim's eyes just roll.
You know what? I feel vulnerable because I'm wearing just a t-shirt. I don't even have a jacket to put on.
I've got the hoodie on. I'm shaking already. Got my hand under my legs.
I bought my first sex toy.
Oh my
When?
god.
Personal sex toy.
When?
Ah!
Okay, so this particular sex toy, it's kind of for the female, but it's kind of for... Actually, it is
Okay, that just says it all, man. It's just...
but it's definitely for me as well. And it's opened up a whole new world for me, and it's awesome. And I wanted to know if you boys have ever bought a sex toy.
Do you want to plug the place you bought it
It's
at?
not a plug.
I said, do you want to plug the place?
I know, but I thought you were saying
Yeah,
like...
I don't know if-
I'd straight went to anal...
but I'll take credit for that.
I straight went to anal plug.
let's just hear it out first before we start
Plugging any places.
Yeah, let's just relax. Let's all just calm down. Shit's getting wild.
Okay, you bought a sex swing, didn't you?
Alright.
A swing! A sex swing.
Oh, a sex swing. No.
He hung it up off the kitchen door.
And he's got an aerial running across the back of it with plate tape.
What's that red light? Nothing.
Okay, go.
It's not a butt plug.
Okay. No.
I'm not into anal penetration. Alright.
Yeah.
Or not on me anyway. Anyway, so sex toys. Yeah. So have you
I
boys...
love how you've written it down like you're actually going to forget this. This you've been rubbing your hands on this for the last week and a half.
No, like... this wasn't something that I was like, oh, this would be so good to talk about on the podcast. It was something.
She told us a week and a half ago. Like,
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I love? Hang on. I just want to give a shout out. We've got some fan mail this week. It was the bullshit corner, that signage up there.
The plaque.
New fan mail that's come in, right? I'm just laughing because you're bringing up personal sex toys for men, and I'm looking at that plaque. It says, "We solved the problem."
I will solve the problem for any man scared to buy a sex toy.
Thank you. Who was it? Who bought it? Gambino? Big girl?
Gambino and the mother.
Okay. Yeah, so big thanks to
Thank you
Gambino
to the fam.
and Mum, for the fan mail this week. It was a nice addition to the dojo.
If you want to send us gifts, please.
Cash or check.
Cash is king.
No direct debits.
Yeah, just sign your name on the check. We'll fill in the rest.
Blank check. So that's not right. Cash.
We'll fill out the rest.
Make it out to cash. Alright. Sorry, go.
Alright.
It all began one sunny day.
One Saturday afternoon.
Was it a weekday or a
After a
weekend?
manscaping session in a lavender bar.
You gotta.
After a milk bath, I got dressed and
I can see you
moseyed on down to the sex shop.
sashaying across the bedroom. Just sashaying, swanning across the bedroom floor to pick out an elegant outfit.
Can I ask you a question though? When you walked in there, did you walk in there and like be all awkward and go to the magazines first? And just like.
I actually started looking at the dildos first. It was the first thing I saw. So
Sorry, go.
Alright. Have you boys ever bought sex toys?
Personally,
For myself, no.
Oh, okay.
But I've got. Are you talking about just being awkward going into like a sexy land or something?
No, I'm just saying in general.
general.
No. I personally haven't bought myself.
No.
As in.
His his body's a playground.
Have you ever gone?
I'm all pleasure, baby.
Body is a wonderland. Have you ever bought a sex toy for like a girlfriend or something? Like you've never gone in and bought a vibrator?
No. I've been in the places, but I've never actually bought like anything sex toy related.
So you've never bought anything to spice the relationship up? Okay.
No, I didn't need to, mate. I'm Greek.
I'm Greek. I've got all the tools I need, boys.
See you, Johnny. He walks in there like straight to the dildos, huh?
You just see him reaching up the shirt.
This is a black one.
I love it when you see dildos that are like around the same size as you, and you're like, oh, sweet. And then you see the really big ones, you're like, fuck. Damn it.
Alright, okay, sorry. I was just sorry 8 times.
What a tune, man.
I didn't go in there like looking for a new toy to spice things up. I went in there with a preconceived idea because I found something in one of my dad's drawers, like when I was young.
My God.
When you were younger, yeah.
When I was younger. And it was in a box of like it had this particular thing and it had like condoms. So I knew it was a sex toy because it had condoms and lube and stuff in there, and I was just like completely creeped out by it. But it always stayed in my mind.
Your parents listen to this?
And what it was, I hope not. But what it was a cock ring, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, vibrating cock ring.
This particular one my dad had wasn't. It was a cock ring, right? It had feathers on it. It was really weird. And I never tried it, but I always just thought, like, what's the benefit of that?
Yeah.
Does it block off the circulation at the base so you get like an extremely hard boner and it's awesome? Like, I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I wouldn't tell you.
So I was like, it just popped into my head one day. And I was like, I'm going to go to the sex shop and get a cock ring. So I went down there and... Actually, before I went to the sex shop, I went online and I was looking, like, images of cock rings. And there's these weird ones that go around the balls and stuff, dude.
Yeah, I can see him just rubbishing all of them, saying, "Man, I need like a shower curtain ring."
This is a character. He's got the weld around. That's the mask. What are you doing? It's sorry, darling. Just making myself a cock ring.
You're working on the car. I can see him being all arrogant and like sexy. Like, can we help you, sir? Yeah, I'm after a cock ring. It's like, okay, we'll have to be no.
I need a cock ring.
Seriously, sweetheart, let's be serious.
But I was creeped out when I went on Google, man. There's like these metal contraptions that go around the base of the penis and the balls. Like this, it's really weird. Like, because this one I found it was just for the penis,
so
right?
let's go ahead to your...
So I went in there, and I was looking for just your standard run-of-the-mill cock ring.
Yeah.
No bells and whistles. Just whatever.
What? Bluetooth?
But
Order a pizza with it.
when I was looking, the lady recommended it was a vibrating cock ring. You brought it up just before, right?
Yeah.
So it's like this rubber ring with like this like a little block thing on it with batteries, and you turn it on and it vibrates, and you put it on your cock.
I'm going to have a lot of fun making the images for this podcast, man.
Do you want a picture? Anyway, so I took it home, busted it out, surprised, didn't tell her. I was just like, check this out.
Freaked her out.
And I've got to say, a vibrating cock ring, like she said it was okay for her, but for me, wow.
It benefited you.
He doesn't even need the girl anymore, man.
Literally.
He just goes on, I'm going on holidays for a week.
Who are you taking? My cock ring.
He moves into the Sandown, goes to the Sandown Hotel.
Walks out a week later, like no clothes, got a beard.
Lost like 10 kilos.
But his right hand is like mysteriously buff.
He's just glowing.
I lasted like 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, like seriously, man. Like
2 minute tinny, huh?
It's the most intense. I feel weird talking about my sexual feelings, but it's just this intense feeling, man. Like I can't describe it. Like I can't even articulate.
Dude,
it doesn't even remind me of anything. Like it's just this intense.
It's actually weird,
feeling.
man. I think I've actually had one used back 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like must have been with one of my first sort of girlfriends or something, man. I think I may have. I'm stretching the memory banks. Like, that's how long ago it was, man. Like, seriously.
Shit.
I think I remember it.
So he's a fan.
I'm a fan.
I'm telling you, he's not even going to
Do you remember it
now
slightly?
I have to train myself. I have to enter the Zen state because it's so intense. It's just like,
I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna start taking days off from work, man. I'm telling you,
Man, this is just a start.
Dude, where the hell is he?
This is just a start for
I'm
you.
used to seeing his car because he usually starts before me. Now, the stato will no longer be in the car park anymore.
Dude, this is just a start for you, man. I reckon you're going to go
just
the
sent him a
whole
text.
world of darkness.
this is just my first toy. First toy of many.
Watch now. But I love how you went straight to the dildos.
Only because that was the first thing that I saw, and I just sort of
So your eyes went straight to the dongs.
just because I was nervous.
You know what's funny? Hey, I've never been funny. I've never been funny about going into a sexy land for whatever, right? If someone's having $1, and I've got to get some funny shit, I'll go in. I don't care if I'm buying someone a present, whatever. It does not faze me.
You find some funny shit in there,
I'll tell you what. One of my funniest memories of all time was someone's 18th birthday. I think it was their 18th birthday, man. So this is, I was 19. I'm pretty sure I was a year older. I made him a wank kit. A personalised wank kit. It was a joke. It was a gag present between a few of us. Yeah, we all sort of chipped in to do it. Went to a reject shop, bought a briefcase. Got stickers, put his name on the front of the briefcase. Yeah, private, don't touch, whatever. Dude, went to Sexyland, bought a couple magazines, bought a DVD. But the funniest part, I filled it with connies, a dildo, all types of shit. But the funniest part was going to Safeway. We're at Chatty Safeway in Chatty or Coles, and I bought hand cream, connies, a lube, big box of tissues. Just put it down on the counter, man.
This was before the self-checkout.
The poor girl serving us, man. She's like, what the fuck? There's two guys just giggling, you know what I mean?
We're going to give each other hands.
Oh, man. Oh, we just signed it up. And we had the briefcase, we were just throwing everything in, trying to close it.
Shit.
Oh, it was so fun. Wet wipes?
Oh, wet wipes. That's actually another point, which I've never brought up with anyone, which I find weird. You said you bought hand lotion, right? I've never been one to wank with hand lotion. Is that weird? No, is that weird?
What was that? It was American Pie 2.
Yeah.
Remember? It makes a world of difference, and then he switches it with the super glue or whatever.
Yeah,
he has super glue next to it. It's less friction, man. It's like using a lubricant during sex.
I tried it. I just don't like it.
No, he likes it.
I prefer to have a real grip.
The Tarzan grip.
Sell his polyfiller. Grabs his ripping
What's going on in your house, man?
I remember-
Sandpaper and shit everywhere.
I remember back in the day, right?
Sex wings.
Sandpaper and sex swings. The Johnny Wright story.
I like it rough.
That should be the start of your book.
They're the autobiography, the memoirs.
Sandpaper
The Bobby
and sex
Preacher.
wings.
That's it. They're going to do the expose on the cult, and it's going to be
And you know his
sandpaper.
picture inside the book? He's just he's got his hand on his jaw he's wearing a brown jacket.
Sandpaper and
Brown
receding.
tweed jacket.
Yeah.
Sandpaper
receding.
and sex swings, man.
That is a sick name.
That is the name of this episode.
Dude,
Part A.
You know
is
what
gonna
though?
be this
If we
episode.
ever start a band, that's our band name.
SNS?
Yeah, man. Sandpaper and sex swings.
The first album.
Yeah.
Self-titled.
Dude, that is killer.
Actually, that's a question I was going to ask you, man. Now that we're talking about sex and shit.
Yes. Yes, Jimmy. Ask away, my friend.
Calm down, mate. The question's coming.
When are you going to talk to your little girl about sex?
Ooh.
How are you going to do it? Do you know why I remember it? Because we were talking before, but I've been watching Bill Burr a lot.
That's a tough one.
There's a Bill Burr stand-up, and he's talking about raising a kid and how he was raised. His old man was like his nut, like he was just overworked and shit. It's like, I think I can raise a kid. Look at this. This is fucking hilarious, man. Like, look at this. This is fucked. Yeah.
No, I think I know. I think I know how to raise a kid.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You just play catch with them. I think that's the big deal, man. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them. You just talk about life. You distract them by throwing the ball. They don't even notice. You're filling their heads up with your theories. Right? You don't do it the old school way, the way your parents used to. Sit down across from you. You want to tell me about your day? Did anybody offer you any drugs? You learning about sex? You're like, dude, you're fucking freaking me out. I'm trying to eat a Pop-Tart here, right?
Shut up, Pop-Tart.
Yeah, man. I saw that recently, but it just reminds me. I wanted to ask you.
That's a very hard question. And it was weird you brought it up because I was thinking just the other day, like, I always want to have that awesome relationship with Indy. Like, I want to be able to take her to the footy. Like, I don't want her to feel alienated when she's older. You know how like some kids.
You want her to be
with
able
their
to
dad,
come up to you and be like, "Dad, this is what happened," or "This is what
See,
I'm
my man
feeling,"
tried to have that relationship with me, but a lot of times she's like, "Dude, just leave me alone."
Or I speak to some dads with like 13, 14-year-olds daughters, and they're like, "Nah, she's a fucking bitch. I don't speak. She doesn't speak to me."
man, that astounds me,
Dude, I do not want that to happen to me. Like, I want to have the best relationship because we are so tight at the moment. I never want that to end.
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that.
Shut up, Mom.
I thought of the John Travolta character in Face Off.
Yeah.
When Nicolas Cage comes back as him. But yeah, I just want to be really cool. I want to
Giving her a butterfly knife.
Yeah.
Dressed like Halloween and ghouls who try to get into your pants.
smoking the cigarette.
Yeah.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
So creepy in that
man.
Yeah, dude, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just deal with it when it comes. But I hope she's cool, like talking to me about shit. I always want to be open and have no secrets. You can tell me everything. Like,
But
I want to be cool. Like,
I love how naive and like
at the end of the
optimistic
day,
you are.
she will not tell you everything. Like, you got to be able to understand that. Like, kids will not tell you everything.
I don't know. I think it's rare, but I think it can be achieved.
Nah, not everything.
I don't know. I don't have kids, so I can't comment.
She's so smart now, though, dude.
Your little girl switched on though, man.
Like the other day, like every day, like I just noticed she gets smarter and smarter. Like I can't fool her anymore. Like the other night, I tried to like
Tries to eat a Java cheeseburger.
Look over there.
You took my cheeseburger.
no, like just the other night, like two nights ago, I was trying to like con her into tickling my back. And I was trying to like fool her, like I was trying to like use reverse psychology.
I'm in pain.
But I was like, you did it so good the other day. Do you reckon you could still do it as good as that? Like, I'm not sure. Like, let's give it a go. And she literally just looks at me, rolls her eyes, and she's like, "Dad," and just like walks away. Like, I cannot fool her anymore.
Yeah, it's
like
finished.
That's finished. It's
The innocence is gone, man.
Innocence gone.
Yeah.
She is 100%.
That was a short trip, man. Seriously.
She's 100% knows what's going on, man. Like,
Yeah.
she just like the way she rolled her eyes, just like,
Dude,
whatever.
my nephew
like,
was
fuck off, Dad.
Dude, my nephew's like 8 months, man. Not even 8 months. Like, what is it? March. Yeah?
Yeah,
Dude,
shit.
my sister was telling me when they were trying to get him to self-soothe and put him to sleep, because they started earlier, because my sister's gone back to work. This was her first week back at work. So they didn't, she said, we need to start getting him to self-soothe and self-comfort himself now, because if we try to do it in December when I'm back at work, we're fucked. Because like now, like my mum and her mother-in-law are looking after him once a week as well. Yeah, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
To make the transition a bit easier.
Yeah.
And he's the best, man. Like, we'll go to sleep. Sometimes it's a bit rough, but he'll generally go to sleep. And they were adamant about putting him in that cot and just leaving him. You know, like, don't go and, you know, fuck around with him or whatever to get him to calm down.
Yeah, it's hard.
Dude, my sister was like, so we're watching him on the monitor, the little shit. Like, he'll be sitting there like fake crying, you know, and like making bullshit noises or whatever. He'll get you to come in, and you go up to him, and he'll roll around or whatever, just have this big grin on his face, like, made you fucking come in here. Dude, he's like 7, 8 months, not even.
Yeah.
Baby to Marge.
Where?
Over. That kills me, that episode.
Dude, I used to do that all the time.
Where? Over.
What a fucking idiot. Dude, That's it. Dude, it's 7-8 months, man. He's fucking playing games with you just to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. My sister's like, yeah,
He's
man.
shifty, man.
Yeah. He'll pull faces. Or, like, my sister said that when you go into, like, resettle him, you're not meant to, like, make eye contact with, like, direct eye contact with him and, like, engage in keeping him awake. You just literally tuck him back in and get the fuck out. And she goes, you'd go there to do it. You'd go there to do it, and he'd be pulling faces. Like, he'd be making faces to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
And, like, my sister would be watching my brother on the monitor, and he'd be, like, trying not to crack a smile. And she's, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, like, you're just being cute.
They also say not to reach over the cot.
Yeah.
Because it's like they think you're going to pick them up. You
Yeah,
go
gotta
through the bars. Yeah.
Subtly through, like, yeah, exactly.
For the kitty.
Get to sleep. Yeah.
But, wow, man.
Yeah, look.
When it comes time for the sex talk, I don't know, man.
I reckon you'd be alright.
I think we'll
No,
be
you'll be
cool.
fine.
He'll be good because you're quite open, but you're also calm.
New age, yeah.
Yeah, he's very
Snake.
calm.
Snake dad.
Yeah.
That's what they tell me. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna always be cool with Indy. Like, I don't know. Just
I don't know. Because that sex talk's going to come soon, man. Like, the kids are learning about that shit a lot earlier now, man.
younger, yeah.
They're more exposed to that bullshit.
It'll come within the next 8 years or so, 6 to 8 years.
Earlier.
Well,
She's
how old is
3.
she now?
it's 3.
Dude, kids.
Yeah.
Like, think about it, man. Like, you know what, man? Like, we always...
Yeah, you do hear of some cases of like 10-year-olds. Like,
Yeah, we've had arguments, right? Like, we said in the first episodes how we've had arguments with, like, especially older Greek, like, men, especially, bitching that we've had it hard, and then we crack it about what we've had to deal with, which they never had to, right? And even, like, responsibilities, because, like, I said it to my mum, like, years ago. I said, did you have a fucking mortgage at, age 27 or whatever by yourself? Did you have to pay $100 for car insurance? And, like, home...
$1,000 for a rego for
Yeah,
this,
all the
that.
shit that I started naming. Okay, did you have to handle internet? You don't need internet. I go, I don't need internet. I go, you need my internet. Okay, let alone, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah.
Look something up for me.
Lifestyle's changed. Okay, this is shit that I have to do, cop on the chin now.
Yeah.
Bloody corporate fees, you know what I mean? Like, you never had to deal with it.
it's different, but it's just as hard.
Yeah,
But
it's
even
just as
though
fucking
wages
hard.
were lower then, it still doesn't outweigh what we have to pay today. and all
Everything
that
we've
kind of
had to
stuff.
incorporate into our daily expectations now, what we expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mobiles, yeah? Like, I remember when I was 12 years old, 97, and I was using my mum's mobile I was down in Dramana for the week with my cousins and stuff, and I used the phone while I was down there.
Nokia 51.
We got a bill for like 47
Shout out
bucks.
to the Nokia 5110.
It was a Motorola Jazz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, la la.
Dude, I was down there for the week, so they gave me the phones that have someone to contact to. There was a bill came back to like 47 bucks for the month. They lost their shit. This is 97, $47 bill was like, oh my god, what the like they lost it. Lost it. I sent like 40 texts or 30 texts.
Tim was on the Corey hotline.
Corey.
Allegory.
Montessori.
You've reached the Corey hotline. I hope we can get married someday. Yeah, that's it. A $47 bill and they fucking lost their shit. Now, man, my communications bill, $110 for the mobile, $60 for the internet landline. You know what I mean? Like,
You're like, hey, you don't blink.
whatever, $170
Standards.
like standards. Yeah, that's cheap. You know? But, we can call overseas and it doesn't cost anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which I don't get, but anyway.
So we used to get into a lot of those sort of arguments. Where the fuck was I going with this anyway?
where were you going
I've lost
with
my
that?
train of thought.
Telling
About kids, yeah?
kids,
Okay, yeah.
I was going to lose it. I was watching TV or I was reading a paper or something. I saw an ad. They were advertising like a Fitbit for kids. You know, like one of those fucking heart track monitor things. Like, who the fuck is giving a Fitbit to their 7-year-old child? Let the little bastard go out and run to his heart's content till he skins his knees, rolls his ankles, or gets in a fight with like the kid next door and has enough, or wants to come in to have dinner.
Yeah.
Like Fitbit, like
Nah, it's fish now.
my heart palpitations are running at it.
You only did 1,000 steps today, James. Not good enough.
7.100 calories. It's like, what the fuck? You're filling kids' heads with this nonsense.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, man,
This is why I want to move to the country.
dude, Fitbits at 6 years old.
That country dream.
Is there a
On
more
the
wasted
horse.
Christmas present? Like, for a Fitbit for a 6-year-old?
It's useless. It's
Seriously. To monitor, like, like what? For progress? Fuck, like, I reckon that's too much information
Let
for
the
a
kid
child.
be a kid.
Let the kid, exactly. Let the kid be a fucking kid.
That's it.
They're already dealing with Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like, and like all that sort of
I
shit.
mean, going to school now is all Apple Macs and computers and stuff.
Yeah,
They don't even
yeah.
read books anymore.
No whiteboards.
No.
No blackboards.
No.
Exactly. Right?
So let it be a kid.
They're doing all their exams. I was talking to a teacher friend, man. They're doing all their exams and shit on iPads.
Yeah.
Like literally one A, B, C, or D. Like, dude, fucking work the maths out.
So
and
we're
write
gonna
it in.
Yeah, we're gonna get a generation of kids that won't know how to write.
Yeah.
As in, literally, curse. Like, how are they gonna write?
Yeah, physically
Don't
fucking
need to
right.
anymore,
Pen
Charlie.
license.
Yeah.
No more pen license, my friend.
But that's what I'm saying,
ridiculous.
right?
That's ridiculous.
That Fitbit shit for juniors,
Yeah.
actually marketed at juniors, that pissed me off. I'm like, that is information a child does not fucking need to take on at 5, 6 years old. Let the kid be a fucking kid. Yeah? That's what I was saying. Like, man, the sex talk is probably going to have to come a lot fucking earlier than 12 years old.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
It's gonna be hard, but it's.
Especially with like the way the songs and shit are pushed in their faces and the video clips. It's just all sex. Like it's just literally all sex.
Like, I've still got that old school mentality though, like old wog. Because it's funny, because we were at Chatty with Rennie and we walked past some shop and it had like a little girl's bedroom suite. Right? It looked pretty cool. And I go, oh, my daughter's going to have that one day. And she's like, oh yeah? I go, yeah, she better like it because she'll be in there till she's 35.
Good luck, Dad.
You know what I mean? But it's that old school, but I've got to let that go.
Yeah. I feel like you need to be in touch with your kid and be like a cool parent and be open. You need to move with the times and you've got to be up to date.
But you also got to have that authority as well.
Yeah.
You've got to balance.
You've got to be progressive. Like, you have to be progressive.
yeah.
Dude, that's why at 16 or whatever, how old I was, I got to go see Eminem when he was with D12 and all that shit.
Because your mum
Because my mum
appreciated it.
actually listened to the songs and fucking said it was funny. Like, she found the black humour in it. But whereas my old man didn't see shit, just saw the ads, saw the news report saying, it's like, fucking, are you joking?
Nah, super important to be progressive. And
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I read in the paper? There's a girl, this made me laugh. There's a girl somewhere, I can't remember where, like the UK, I wrote it out, I can't remember. Some girl selling her virginity. She's 18 years old, selling her virginity for the highest bidder.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
These news reports come out every fucking 7 to 12 months, man. There's always, every year, there's one girl selling her virginity for the highest bidder.
Like about a year ago. Yeah.
How many dicks has she soaked?
What?
Dude, she's selling it to, I think, to pay her parents rent.
Everything.
Pay parents rent, and then, like, the big outcry came out over it, and I'm like, okay,
Like, she shouldn't have to do that kind of stuff.
Dude, that's just prostitution. The fact that it's the first pop doesn't really mean shit. As in, like, what's the difference between her and every other prostitute? The fact that it's the first, allegedly the first one.
Well, darling, it'll be the first of many.
That's just the first bend in the road.
Yeah, that's just...
I don't know, this makes the news every fucking year.
Yeah.
This will make the news. Some girl selling her virginity, whether it's to save her parents, put herself through college, she wants to live some fucking lifestyle, some shit. She'll sell it. Dude, do you reckon a guy could sell his virginity?
No way, man.
It's just rubbish, is it?
Kidding me?
No way, man. That wasn't even like, that was quick.
Let's test it out. Let's set up an Instagram account. I'll be the face of it.
You were just talking about buying cock rings for yourself.
Yeah, no.
About your daughter. And then about your daughter.
They are.
And now we're going to set up a...
They won't know about that.
Buy Bobby's innocence. We could fund a whole new dojo.
Discount today.
Sale. Going once. We throw in a pack of Maximus, just and
some Nivea. Go nuts, boys.
Pack of smokes. Have fun.
But honestly, I don't think so.
Could you sell?
I know, you'd probably get some loopy old bitch that wants to bang some innocent young boy.
Like an 18-year-old kid, like, and then some fucking like
some
old.
guilt.
Yeah, but I don't see what the. Like, I don't understand how it makes the news every fucking year that some girl is selling her virginity, right? It's not a commodity, like, to put on the fucking ASX. Like, really? Like, buy! Yeah, like, dude, it's just a virginity.
Like, we dropped, sell!
You're basically trying to. The outcry is she's selling herself into prostitution. Like, really? Like, do you know what I mean?
I wonder what her mother thinks of that, or her father.
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, she was doing it. In this case, she was doing it to settle her parents' like rent.
I'm sure there are other ways.
You want your rent? I'll show you.
Yeah, seriously, because the rent was like, they had to pay their rent, so she's selling her virginity to the highest bidder. I just don't understand it. Like, why? Like, what's the do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't see how it's newsworthy every fucking year that some girl's selling a virginity. Girls sell it for a lot
ridiculous.
less. They sell it, men and women sell it for a lot less, man. Yeah, a drink. Yeah, at the bar.
Yeah, you want to buy me a drink? Yeah, sure.
Done.
Let's get out of here.
I don't know. It just seemed fucking strange.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
In other news, IGA have connoisseur ice cream for $4.84.
Connoisseur was a bomb diggity. You're gonna get cookies and cream.
Dude,
Connoisseur is the
IGA,
best.
$4. Dude, get on it.
Coles just. I bought some the other week at Coles for like $4.80, man, half price.
Dude.
It's expensive ice cream, man.
Yeah, because it's usually like $8-9.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I was looking at Connoisseur ice cream just yesterday because they redid the outing in my house. It's like this full modern futuristic fucking. It's cool as. But cookies and cream, you get the big cookie bits.
Yeah.
I think I've got a thing of cookies and cream in my fridge.
Did you try the the pretzel one?
Nah.
Yeah,
Do yourself a favour.
The pretzel one's good.
Do yourself
Yeah.
a favour. I'm not a big sweets person. Like I'm not like
I'm
all
the
that
same.
sweets.
I don't go crazy for
But try the pretzel connoisseur. It'll
Yeah,
change your
what
life.
are we talking about here?
Eat it
Broken-
with the cock ring on, and your life will be made.
That's like double pleasure. Oh my god.
Yeah, your life will be made.
Are we talking like broken little bits of pretzels in the ice cream?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
it's like,
got, like-
it's like salted caramel,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm feeling that a little
No,
bit.
just trust me on this.
Dude, ice cream-
Trollman is not trying to troll you.
Yeah,
Alright, you're not
ice
being- you're not
cream
being
with
trolled.
shit breaking into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream with like food and stuff breaking into it is fucking
It's-
sick as, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole new level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Actually, you know what got discontinued?
I
Now-
thought ice cream is
Now we're talking
Milo.
about shopping and
Probably
shit.
Bill.
I was actually I was really shattered, man. I saw this random article the other day. I was shattered. Do you know what got discontinued? Like they're going to stop making it from this year.
Can we guess?
Nah, take a guess.
Wait, is it a confectionery?
No. It's just something like I was just like, oh, I think that's sad.
Something random.
It's really weird because I didn't get sad because it's like, oh, there's one thing I'm never going to get to buy. But I got sad. It's like, oh, that's
I heard something on the news discontinuing, but I didn't pay attention.
It probably wouldn't have made that news on TV.
No, it was on the radio.
I don't know. I don't know if it would have made that.
Tell us, I can't guess.
The Dodge Viper.
Oh.
The Dodge Viper. The
Oh,
car
no, I
we
heard
grew
something
up
about
with.
supermarket.
The car we grew up with. Remember when we were like in
Yeah.
high school, man? Gran Turismo came out and the
Yeah,
Dodge
Viper.
Viper was like the fucking car, had the Shelby
that's it.
stripes and shit.
Finishing.
It's just not profitable, man. They like Chevy or whatever, Dodge were like wiping out a whole fleet of cars. There was an article on cars that have been discontinued after this year. It was like there was a Toyota that was being discontinued in order to make way for the 86 or whatever it's called.
Do you think just people are moving away from those big engines, like the big V8s and shit?
I think the reason for the Dodge was just simple, just too expensive, and just the production costs and all that.
Okay.
You know, but I thought that was sad, man. That car was like iconic. The way like the Ferrari 1961 or whatever was iconic, you know, for the that sort of era.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Dodge Viper, top of the list. Volkswagen EOS. Cadillac. Oh, you bastards.
What do you mean?
Honda CRZ.
CRZ.
With the funny shape.
Yeah,
back.
they're weird.
The Dodge Dart.
Dodge Dart.
The Hyundai Genesis. No, not the Genesis.
Yeah, what's a car worth, man? 11K brand new. Drive away. 11K. Drive away.
I'll throw in another car as well. Buy one get one free. Lincoln and the Chrysler Town Dodge Grand Caravan.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cars, man. It's fucked. Actually, that makes me. That reminds me of. I got my car
Hyundai
back.
Genesis.
I got my car back on when was it? Friday.
Ooh,
last week.
ding free.
No,
Why?
Oh.
I dropped it off on the Monday. Picked up the gets.
Yeah.
The assessor went on Tuesday. They said yes, fine. You know, get it fixed. My panel beater called me on the Friday, and he said, mate, he goes, we've looked everywhere. We can't find a door for the car.
What?
We can't find a door, like a V35 door. We just
Can't
can't.
just suck it out?
It's the damage is done, man. He goes, that door. It's like she clearly didn't know what she hit. Like that door is just too flat. It's a sports car, man. Like it's really light. Like the actual, like the car's light.
I know where you can find a door.
There's 4 other V35s in my building.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy.
Let me organise.
You know what the funny part is I've got the black one. Everyone else, all the other models are grey.
Yeah, so
All
you
of
put a
them.
grey door on
So
there?
there's one other car there missing a door, but mine's got a grey door.
Yeah, it came like this.
Yeah. No, and the panel beater said we've called every record, whatever. We can't find a fucking door in Melbourne. We're gonna have to order it from Japan, and that's not gonna happen till after Christmas. So you're probably not gonna get your car. We probably won't be able to do it till late Jan. And there's no point in you driving around at Gets, you know, just get your car back. I mean, thing's fine until
So
then.
it's still got the dent in the door?
Yeah, man, it's fucked. But you know what's funny, man? Like, after driving the Gets around for a week, right, and getting into my car, like...
Oh, rocket ship?
Dude, I sat in it, and because the car was pretty clean when I dropped it off as well, I just got, like, you know the Gets, it's just it's utilitarian. It's just made.
Driving Miss Daisy styles.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're just awkward. You're sitting on this high chair, like tiny fucking thing.
Yeah, you're not sitting in the
Dude,
seat.
I sat in the seat, and the groove was like, because they pulled the seat forward, like to move it or whatever. So I've gotten in and just gone, sat back. I swear to God, it felt like I was in the Batmobile, man. Like the Starship Enterprise, just everything was black as the windows was up and shit. But do you know what the scary part was? I flicked the fucking, I fired up the engine. You just see this, right? Yeah. And then this kicked in, right, from GTA 5. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It just fired up. As soon as I fired the engine up, I'm like, nah, man. Dude, I slowly pulled out of the pedal meter.
You would have been feeling like the biggest king.
Dude, hit Carroll Road.
I tell him, slow down. No, you can't catch me.
I reckon he got a bit of a boner when he was driving. Definitely.
I didn't mean to, but I just fucking... I put my foot down.
I didn't mean to, but it just started
I
growing.
put my foot down and just kicked out to the end, man.
And then the Stato just went flying past you.
The barge. Dude, this song is dangerous, man.
I'm on the case getting started.
Dude, it was fun. And you know what it reminded me of? When I first got GTA 5 on the PS3, like 2013. Actually, no, wait. I got it back in 2013, but I first restarted playing it when I bought my PS4, so last year. And I got the PS4 probably a week or two after I got the V35. So my first mission was to
roll in cash.
Start buying cars in the game that reflected my life. 2016, man, we were remembered for a lot of things, like this guy's wedding, my nephew being born, blah, 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 blah. But one thing would be spending hours trying to customize GTA 5 to resemble my life in somehow.
And he did.
Yeah. I've got the shitty little apartment. I've got the V35, like the G.
You even look like the character.
Dude, the character looks exactly like me. He's got the great trackies with the black tee. I swear to God. And there's an R31 in there as well.
Yeah.
I'm rolling around. Those are the two cars I use. But I remember after I found the it's like the GTR, so it looks exactly like the V35, man. I found that, customized it to look exactly like my car. I remember I was playing for like 5 hours straight, and then I realized I was late for indoor. I've just jumped in the car, that song fired up, and I've come flying out of my driveway.
Still in Grand Theft Auto mode.
Dude, I came drifting on a Princess Highway, man.
Out of the way, Richard! Gun out the window.
I was fine, man. Just drive-bys.
Just laughing while he's doing drive-bys.
So fucking dangerous, man, like getting into that mode. Then you think about all the dudes that have imitated video games, or they say that they're trying to imitate video, guys that just go nuts and go out and start
so it's like that to the extreme. Yeah.
It sort of tied in with something I was reading about the other day. I was saying something about, by the way, we're on low battery on this.
What?
Yeah, an hour and a half, and the Mac is starting to die. You got to charge it, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe
we'll take a break. Fuck it, we'll come back to it.
Took leverage break.